I'm looking to buy a little bit, buy scalp first, then I will sell during New York, hopefully. Should you keep your sell? You can keep your swing sell, and then you can do a buy scalp to hedge, right? So this is what we call hedging, right? Okay, who is still holding sells from yesterday? Yesterday we caught a good sell, right? Yesterday we shot from all the way up here, and then we target. Okay, our TP3 supposedly is 2038, which is here lah, right? This was initially where I'm looking at for a TP3, but right now I'm doing a little bit of a buy scalp right now to hedge against this trade in case prices goes up. So right now I'm looking for a little bit of buy scalp. So those of you guys hoping to target this area once more, maybe 2046, 2047, then we look for a sell here. So yesterday we sold, so let's see where it bring us to. But right now I'm looking for buy scalps first. Okay, so how many of you guys sold yesterday with us? It was a nice sell yesterday, right? It was almost zero float. We caught about 85 pips running if you guys are still holding. Right, so this is eventually where I'm looking for my TP3, around this area here. But right now I'm looking for a possible buy hedge to retarget this area here. So we can buy scalp, and then I think that it will sweep liquidity around this area once more before dumping too. So probably price is gonna range. We see tonight, do we have any news? Okay, Friday, today is a Friday. We have 11 p.m. Okay, news only at 11 p.m. So nice, we are able to trade New York session with ease today. Okay, you caught a buy from 25, held it till before news. Okay, so how many of you guys managed to profit all the way yesterday? I will leave one running to TP3. But I think that whoever who bought or whoever who caught our sales yesterday is still profits, right? Hi Henry. Okay, so yeah, I'll be doing a YouTube. I'll be doing a YouTube live as well, so you guys can hop over to watch. Right, so right now I'm looking for possible buy scalps here. So this level, okay, I'm gonna go to the 15-minute zone here. Right, so I'm doing a fib retracement. I'll be doing a hedge here because it's one of our golden zone here. Right, so my buy area is here, which is basically our fib retracement of our golden zone here. So right now we should be in our first layer, 2042.5. We should have hit our first layer already. So right now we are doing a opposite hedge of a possible long here. Okay, I don't know if I'll get banned if I put this zone, but I will write it out for you guys lah. So here, to here. This is where our FVG and possible liquidity is at. So I'm trying to catch the liquidity sweep. My screen so small. I'll be looking for a pullback continuation sell, but I don't like how the price move. Yeah, let's see how it brings us. Our sales are currently still running 80 pips profit right now, so we hold the sell, okay? We hold the sell, but we do a buy scalp. Yup, I think 2054 to 2058 is a good area to sell at. Hi Michelle, do I hold every trade to TP3? Some, I will just use it. I will set break even on swing trades like this. I will leave at least one layer or at least partials, like 25% of my position. I do think that it's gonna sweep liquidity within this zone because this is our FIP zone as well, and then continue pushing maybe towards this area where we could look for second round of sales. Yes, correct. Hello, what's your average RR per trade? Depends. So usually currency trade is a little bit higher, 1 to 3, 1 to 4, 1 to 5. I'm not in NS, bro. What's your... But then sometimes for gold, TP1, TP2 usually is about 1 to 1, 1 to 1.5, and then TP3 is about 1 to 3. Yes, you can hold yourselves, but then you can do buy scalp to hedge. I still have positions running for myself. Let's see if we can get a zero float entry. What session am I trading? I'm trading mainly London and New York session. You don't like Asian session? There's not much of a volume during Asian, so I don't usually trade Asian. Do you sell? You appreciate my mentorship? Oh sure, thanks. Is it okay to trade before and after a session open and close? Yes, I prefer to trade during session openings because that is when most of the volumes influx come in. I'm looking for buy scalp right now at about 2042.5 to 2039, but this area could be a better buy opportunity, but we shall see. Because I'm trying to do a buy scalp up to continue selling down for another position. How was Bali? Bali was amazing. Jay, your thoughts if price would dump to 15-minute 50% fair value gap before going back up? Here, right, I'm looking at probably around this area where this is our fair value gap and 50% FIP retracement. Is it okay if we don't trade within session and just trade when we see a opportunity? For me, I tend to take trades only when there is volume because I don't want to get stuck in the trade for too long. What watches do I have? You can make a guess lah. Okay, we can chill first, okay? As we look at the mapping for today. Do you guys want to see the mapping for today? Okay, let's do a mapping. Okay, I will do on a clean chart. Do you still have buys from 2028? No, I TP'd all my buys at 2050 yesterday. What is the worst losing streak? I lost 5 trades in a single week during January. I lost 5 trades during January. It wasn't a good month for me, but we had a 100% win rate week at the last week of January, which was amazing. Yes, of course HFM is legit. Do I scale it on my trades? Yes. On my swing trades, yes. MT4 ban for US citizens? I think so. I'm not very sure about that. If it's not sensitive, oh, it took me pretty long because I didn't have a mentor. It took me about 2 years to become profitable. Alright, let me remove this so that I don't get banned. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna do a mapping right now. So we shall see how this plays out. Okay, right now we do have we have a big fair value gap here on the 15 minute, right? Very big fair value gap here. Let's change the color of it, right? So we have a M15 VG here. So prices is currently in our fair value gap, right? So let's find the 50% point of our fair value gap here. Right, we get a middle line here. So 2038.795 is the 50% fair value gap area. Right, so this, after it broke, it could be a flip zone, so we shall see. This could be a sweep of liquidity before going up here. Okay, anyways, for today, I do see that we might have a possible sweep. Okay, if we manage to hold above this area, right, we could have a sweep, previous liquidity, possible sweep of previous day liquidity before we go retest back down here. Alright, or if we break this zone, retest, break this zone, we could see a movement back down here. Right, so we have our buy side liquidity here that could be swept before today, or probably in New York before we could look for sells. But if we break this area here, we could be looking at a downfall. So these are the things we have to look out for today. So I think that it's gonna sweep. Okay, so a lot of people will be buying around this area, right? So this could be the liquidity area. So I'm hoping for a liquidity grab here, push back up. We can get a quick buy scalp before we look for sales re-entry. Or if we liquidity sweep here, it could continue pushing up to get our BSL. Because we have broken market structure here. So this was our previous high already. So we had a market structure shift to the bullish side here. Or you can call this a MSS or whatever, change of character, right? Whichever you guys call it. Right, we had a bullish market structure shift here with a bullish engulfing candle here. But we have to look at DXY as well, right? So although we are in a current downtrend on the long term, right? We are currently still in a downtrend. Looking at our H4 and daily, but we are currently having new market structure shift with engulfings breaking past previous high. So currently we are in a short-term bullish trend, but on the long term we are still in a ranging and accumulation movement here. So it's still waiting for the next FOMC meeting or the next high impact news like NFP or CPI. Right, so we still have to look at our DXY as well. So when we look at DXY right now, what are we seeing? Let's look at the daily chart for DXY. Okay. So DXY is still holding here perfectly. The mapping stays the same for DXY. So we're still looking this as the same way. We still have fair value gap. It rejected this fair value gap overlapping with the flip zone. Held this flip zone again very well. Let's see if we can have another push up. Breaking previous market structure. We have a bullish run back for DXY. then we can see probably gold pushing back down a little bit. Okay, you guys want me to look at GJ, right? Okay, same GJ mapping, right? So if it holds here, it continues pushing up, followed our mapping, right? So now we have an engulfing closure yesterday. It swept all the way down, followed our mapping, swept our liquidity towards our fresh breakout level and pumped back all the way up. So it followed our mapping, right? Sweeping past previous outside liquidity with, and then we push back all the way up. So now same thing, GJ, this is currently at our flip zone, right? We have a bearish engulfing pushing through this flip zone. So this is where we could look for, monitor for possible sells as well, right? So it's a support and resistance area here. But what we have to take note of is we have a bullish engulfing closure here, followed by a second bullish engulfing closure here. So to look for sells, what I want to see rejections within this area, and then when prices retest, I might look for sells. So GJ, I'll be monitoring this area, but we do have a order block here, which would be higher probability for sells, right? We have a order block here. So let's see. So maybe for GJ, what we could see today is it might push up, retest our order block. If it rejects, close below flip zone, we could look for a target, sells back down, right? But if it breaks above the order block, we could buy upon retest to take out buy side liquidity here. So two scenarios. It really depends on how prices reacts within this order block, right? But yesterday was a nice swap. We had a market structure shift as well here. So I will be more on the bearish side for GJ right now. I think DOJ is going to intervene soon. So I'll be looking for sales opportunities. Alright, for GJ, whoever is looking at GJ. Okay, when you have your 5 loss streak, how do you deal with it psychologically? Do you take a break? Okay, I don't know how many of you guys have been with me since last December or January. There are times where we have losses, we have bad losses as well. There are times, right? Definitely, there's times we had bad losses. But I told myself that we just have to accept that there will be losses, right? You have to accept that there will be losses. Took a short break, then reanalyze the market, find out why my strategy isn't working, and then just come back stronger. Simple as that. How long should we wait after news release? I would say maybe 15 minutes, unless you're very confident. Why should we not trade during news release? Because when you trade during news release, it's basically gambling, because you don't know where price is gonna go, you don't know what data is gonna be released. You're just praying that it goes in the direction that you want, right? Thank you, Oyen. How long should you close your trade before news? It really depends. When should you buy gold? Let's wait for some rejections for those of you guys who haven't entered yet. Yes, I'm in a little bit of buy scalps, but I'm still holding my sell swings. Yep, I'm looking to buy probably scalp till this yellow box, and then I might look for flip zone sells. We do give signals every day on the premium channel. I'm in a small position for buys right now. What's my win rate for FVG reversal trades? I don't count so specifically, I just know my overall win rate. I'm still holding my sells, but I want to add in more sells, so I'm looking to hedge my buys to retest the yellow box area before I look for second round of sells entry. Just join TikTok from Telegram. Yes, I have sell swings running from yesterday highs, but I'm looking for a buy hedge to retest this area where I will look for second round of sells. So this buy is just a scalp. How does employment claims affect the USD? Okay, very good question, right? So employment claims shows you how many jobs has been created. Okay, you mean unemployment claims. Unemployment claims shows you how many people has been unemployed for that certain period. Let's say for the period of the month, right, that it has been taken. So it shows you the unemployment rate. So if your unemployment claims is very, very high, it shows that the economy isn't doing well because people are getting unemployed, right? So lesser jobs in the market, economy isn't doing well, it will be bearish for the USD. Okay, but if there's a lot of jobs created in the market, unemployment rate is down, that means the economy is doing good, right? More jobs in the market, economy is doing good, DXY will be bullish. But yesterday, unemployment rate, you guys can see that what happened was unemployment claims is higher than expected, so it's bad for the US dollar, bad for the economy. That's why we see a bearish DXY and a bullish gold. Alright, so those of you guys who are new here, you guys can click the link inside our TikTok bio to join our free Telegram channel. So later I'll be sending, after I end the live, I'll be sending my analysis over there as well. So how many of you are still holding on to our sell swings from yesterday? We will be up about 100 plus pips. So if you guys want to go for a quick buy scalp or something, this is where I'm looking at right now, currently. But the bearish momentum is still pretty strong, so let's slowly monitor and manage your risk, of course. Yes, consumer confidence and consumer index, price index, right, is a subset of inflation. It helps you to monitor inflation. After yesterday news, it's a aftermarket reaction, and of course stop losses get triggered. Most of the people who sell, right, their stop losses is here, right? That's why I said yesterday we're gonna sweep buy side liquidity, we're gonna sweep 2044 previous day highs as well, and then all of these stop losses get taken out, causes another push higher. inflation is high means that there will be a rate hike. So when there's inflation is high, there will be rate hikes. When there's rate hikes, DXY will be bullish. So this is the correlation that you guys have to understand. This is the economic fundamentals that you guys have to understand. Oh, yesterday's sell entry was because, very simple, this was our unmitigated H4 fair value gap. Prices step out, saw a rejection, and we just entered. We had this POI. I told the premium channel to monitor this 2050 to 2054 zone, and then when price steps in, I just tell them to sell. Leon gave the signal long for AUD USD. So it was just a scalping trade with a tight SL, I think 17 pips SL. But I think it managed to hit all layers and then push back up. But we decided not to ask you guys to hold the trade because there isn't much volume. But he did, it's just a simple fair value gap reversal, but it was late at night, so we didn't want you guys to hold, so we just closed at small profits. Scalps, you guys can look at 5 minutes or 15 minutes. Okay, the thing about currency pairs like AUD, NZD, this kind of pairs is very, very low volatile. So it probably only moves like 40, 50, 60 pips, at most 70 pips a day. Unlike gold, it could move like 100, 200 plus pips a day. So these are market risks you guys have to take note of as well. What is the requirement to enter the premium group? You can PM out admin. How to determine whether a trade is a scalp or a swing? Usually a scalp is when I'm counter trending, right? I'm counter trending, and usually for a swing trade is when it reaches my POI, my strong POI, which is here, right? So I did a swing trade. Usually scalps are when there's lesser volume. We are looking for quick scalps, those 30 pips, and then we take partial set B. But when we do swing trades, I'm more confident of the zone. We hold for a longer period of time. Why you want to know how me and Leon met? Just met through mutuals. POI means point of interest. What the fuck, bro? When you going to Dubai? Probably in September. Oh, I know his ex. It's nothing special lah. It's just that we just met through mutuals, I guess. Saw me yesterday. How do you see me yesterday? I didn't go out yesterday. I was at home. For the discussion on brokerage, September. Nah, just on holiday. Tuesday, I'm in Bali. How could you be able to see me on Tuesday? Right, all layer steps. So let's manage risk right now and monitor. How should we start learning to trade? Hard work, watch video, read notes again and again and again. You can watch both. You see candles everywhere I go. I don't think so. I think they have a playlist with proper sequence. You guys can look at it. I feel that there isn't a best trader. I don't think there is a best teacher in trading. I feel that you have to, at a certain point, you have to navigate this place by yourself, this whole forex journey by yourself. There's no best signal group, no best traders, no best educators, because different people understand differently. Some videos might be good for certain people, some certain people might feel that these videos are trash, right? So just find what is best for you, what is right for you, and then focus on whatever that is good for you. I feel like you started with the wrong pair. What pair did you started with? I'm definitely not the best, but I mean, if you guys can understand what I'm saying and how I explain things, then sure. I'm in a sell swing, but I'm doing a buy scalp right now. What was my rationale for shorting? Very simple. RSI was oversold. Prices stepped into my unmitigated H4 fair value gap. Swept previous liquidity here, previous swing high here. And prices rejected, came back to retest, and then we sold. RSI is a good indicator. I mean, it's good. It's just an extra confluence. Even a 6-year listening to you understand because you explain really well. Thank you, I appreciate it. Okay, so what do I mean by mitigated, right? Is when prices step into, okay, this whole fair value gap was from here to here, but prices swept the bottom part and rejected very, very strongly, okay? So I wouldn't count this as mitigation because right now sellers are still very strong within this H4 fair value gap. As you can see, prices swept all the way down, prices swept all the way down. There's always a strong reaction whenever prices step into this fair value gap. So right now, from here to here, prices haven't tapped in. So this is the unmitigated part where I actually look for sells yesterday, because every single time when prices step back into this whole fair value gap, which is actually from here to here, we have a trigger off of a big reaction, right? You can see. So yeah, that is where I looked for sells yesterday and why I looked for sells yesterday. Yes, I do have a group. You can join via the free Telegram link inside our TikTok bio. But of course, I'm not perfect. I do have losses as well. That's why trading is always part of risk management, right? You need to know, you have to learn how to manage your risk. Always know how to manage your risk. Yes, I paid for TradingView Pro. I don't really use the Pro functions. Doesn't really matter. Just learn today that RR is more important than win rate. So the thing is that number one, right? So a lot of people has been arguing whether RR or win rate is it important. My answer is whichever that fits your trading plan best. You can have a low RR and a high win rate and still be profitable. You can have a low win rate and a high RR and still be profitable. So whatever that fits your trading plan and whatever that fits you, so long as it fits you and you're profitable, there's nothing wrong with it. So I don't get it why people are arguing that, oh, it's bad to have low RR but high win rate. It's bad to have low win rate and high RR. There's nothing wrong with it. As long as it fits your trading plan and it works for you, then it's perfect. I don't see an issue with low RR or low win rate. Just stay consistent, yes. Anything that works for you, as long as you're consistent with it, go for it. There's no right or wrong in trading. So SMC isn't the best, price action isn't the best, ICT is not the best. There's no best in trading. There's no best strategy, no best indicator, no best risk to reward, no best high percent win rate, right? There's only the best trading plan that accommodates you for that certain market. You know, market changes every single week, market changes every single month. Market conditions always change when there's war, when economy is bad, when news data releases. Market always change. You need to learn how to adapt to it. So there will be losses, right? So win rate, risk to reward, strategies, there's no best. There's only a best strategy for a certain period of time. And then when market changes to a new market cycle, then there will be another strategy that is best for that certain market. So it's important to learn as many as you can. Find what is best. Obviously, risk management is the most important one. And then just, manage your risk. Tide through different market conditions and analyze why when you lose, accept that there will be a loss in Forex. There will definitely be a loss. right? So just make sure you don't full margin. Know that there will be a loss. Just learn through the loss and just move on. That's what I love about trading. There's so many ways to be profitable. Yeah, exactly. So a lot of people, they get mad when they hit a loss because number one, they are trading with money that they cannot afford to lose, right? So they're trading with money that they can't afford to lose. Number two is that is basically their whole account. They're risking their whole account on every single trade. So every time there's a stop loss hit, they don't want to cut the loss. They let their losses run until their account blow, and then they get mad, right? Or number two is every time when you're winners, maybe you tend to cut your winners short. You see that you're in a heavy drawdown, when suddenly back to break even, you cut your trade early because you're scared that it's gonna reverse, but then you end up hitting full TP, right? So a lot of people let their losses run but cut their winners short. So in our premium channel, there's people making 30,000 USD a single month, and there's also people busting 20,000 a single month, right? So everyone is doing the same thing. Everyone is taking the same kind of trades. Everyone is looking at the same analysis. But why some people can make 30k, some people can lose 20k, right? Because at the end of the day, it's not the signal group that makes you become profitable. You are responsible for your own trades, right? You don't have to take every signal. You don't have to look at every POI, every analysis, right? Yeah, buy stop is the opposite of buy limit. Infinite traders. So there's no foolproof plan in trading, right? It's all about risk management. So there are times where I lost 5 trades in a row. There are unprofitable weeks, unprofitable months, right? It's just how you have to tide through it. Analyze your mistake. Dino strategies. You guys can try it out and then you guys teach me. I don't know how you guys draw dino on charts. Generally trading under business or personal. I don't do fund management. I trade purely on personal. I don't like to trade with people money. It ruins my psychology. So at least I trade my money. I know what I can afford to lose, right? So when you guys trade, right, be assured that the money that you put into your account, make sure that this is a money. It's an amount that you're comfortable with losing it all, right? I'm using my personal account. How do you determine the 2037.5 level? It's here. It's below the previous flip zone here. How do you stay so grounded despite being... I wouldn't say that I'm successful. Is December manipulated? Yes, it is. You are not taxed on trading profits in Singapore. Okay, I don't feel that I'm successful, but I do believe that no matter how you are successful, right? No matter how how successful you become, one thing I believe is you have to always go back to your roots, right? Because you were once a brokey or whatever. You're once someone that is struggling, a struggling trader. You're once unprofitable, right? So I do believe that I want to keep the same mindset so that I can keep on the grind. I can continue working hard for my family. I can continue working hard for myself, my loved ones. So there's no point buying, like, I don't know, like flexing watches or cash on Instagram, social media. I don't like to do these kind of things because I feel that isn't who I truly am, right? And that isn't the message that I want to put across. Like, trading isn't just all cash, you know, earning millions of dollars, driving expensive car, buying expensive watches, right? The true reality of trading is you sitting at your screen. Every day you have to look at wins. There will be losses as well. It's not every day you'll make hundreds of thousands of dollars. It's not like that. Trading isn't like that, right? There will be losses. There will be heavy losses. I've lost 5 digits in a single day as well, and it isn't easy to take, right? So a lot of people, they like to say that, oh, how do you trade with no emotions? I can tell you the truth. Every guru out there will tell you that, oh, they trade with no emotions, right? It's impossible. The only way is that we are all humans, right? Everyone has emotions. There's no way that you can remove emotions, right? So the only way is you can take precautionary steps to help to control your emotions, right? So I have emotions as well when I trade, of course, right? Every trade is 4 figures, 5 figures trades. If I lose a trade, I lose thousands of dollars. If I win a trade, there's conviction, there's excitement, I make thousands of dollars as well. But I just need to make sure that my mental is grounded, right? I do not get overly excited, overly greedy when I profit a lot. I do not get overly stressed out when I lose, because at the end of the day, you don't want to look at the short-term profits, right? So whatever you make today, whatever you lose today, you want to look at a long term. Let's say collated the whole entire year, how much you're making on average, how much you're losing on average. You don't want to just look at, oh, I make $1,000 today, I'm gonna make $1,000 every day, right? You have to account for losses as well. Thank you, but just trust me, because a lot of people, what they do, right? I have been there as well. I made a lot. I just keep flipping and I got lucky. Every time I full margin, I flip 1k to 40,000, keep full margining. And then what happened was that, yes, I did got lucky for 6 months. What happened was I busted 40,000 in one day. Is it worth it? I would say that no. Why? 6 months of hard work just gone within a day because I got greedy. And I don't want it to happen to you guys, right? That's why I always say that, oh, I always tell people, you guys could have flipped 10x with me this month, because this month was really good, right? This month we only have 2 losses and 40 over wins with 2 losses, right? Very good. So everyone is like, okay, I'm gonna full margin on every signal I give, alright? Every signal Jay give, I'm gonna full margin because he has a high win rate. But it doesn't always work that way, right? Because I will have losses as well. Yesterday we had a loss, right? But we made a recovery. So if you full margin on that one loss and you didn't have enough margin to do the recovery trade that pumped 200 pips, right? You will have lost everything, right? So always keep yourself grounded. Don't be complacent when you have 100% win rate. There will be losses. That's why every time when I'm winning 100%, I don't be I'm not flexing on my wins. I'm not over complacent with my wins. I always need to keep myself grounded that, okay, although I'm having 100% win rate these 2 weeks, what I'll be looking at is what if there's a losses. That's why I sent you guys this message this morning, right? That we might be having a good run, but there will be a time where we'll have a bad run. So always look out for risk management. Of course, when I was gathering capital, I was working 1.2k pay intern while working an extra job banquet on the side. Okay, a flip zone is basically your broken resistance turned as a support, or your broken support turned as a resistance zone. That's just basically the meaning of flip zone. Lose 100, you kiss her already, because different equity, right? Treat trading as a game. Treat trading as a business. Don't treat it as a way for you to gamble. So a lot of people, what they do is that they treat trading as gambling, right? So most of you guys don't know. You guys are addicted to the dopamine that trading gives you guys, right? Looking at profits, looking at drawdowns of your account, and then you are addicted to the emotions and the dopamine that trading gives you guys. And then subconsciously it became a gambling addiction instead of a proper trading mentality that we should look at, right? And then as time passes by is when you start to full margin, when you have losing trades, and then you bust your account, and then you will end up in an endless cycle of the same thing, which I don't want you guys to fall into. That's why every single time I always tell you guys, risk management. I will have losses as well. Yeah, slow market. Let's see if we just tap all layers on our buys. Let's see if we can make a pump up. Right, so how many of you guys are in buys currently? So we hit 100 plus pips on ourselves. Now our whole buy zone
has been filled. We are okay, we are about 15 pips from our bottom layers right now. Looking pretty good. Alright, let's see how it works. Okay, we are pumping back up right now. So those of you guys who over leverage, right, always remember to close your first few layers at B. Okay, right now we should be overly profitable. If you guys layered properly within all the zone, we should be in profits right now. You guys should be in profit right now. We should be running about 20 pips from our bottom layer right now. What lot size do I recommend for a $10,000 account? I say we can do maybe 0.5 times 4 layers. Can it hit 2045? Let's see. Okay, nice. Okay, ready to close our top entries and be our bottoms. Alright, we are pushing back up all the way. Let's go. We sweep the entire zone. We are running about 25 pips from our bottom layer right now. Okay, get ready to close your top layers. Alright, guys. Okay, very nice. We should be at our top layer right now. Alright, so let's close our first layer and then we be the bottom. Okay, running about 30 pips right now. So congrats whoever who caught this scalp with us lah. Right, we should be about close to 30 pips scalp ready. Alright, very nice scalp. Okay, get ready to close your positions, your first layer. Those of you guys in our premium channel, get ready to close your first layer with us. Alright, very nice. We are currently pumping all the way back up in profits right now, running about 30 pips from our bottom layer. Okay, so all of you guys, close your first layer, be bottom. We have a risk-free trade right now. Let's see if we can take out liquidity at the top. Alright, very nice. Trust the setup. We're running about 32 pips in profits currently. Still pushing. Alright, still pushing up. About to hit 35 pips in profit. Okay, how many of you guys caught this trade? Trusted the analysis. Just like that, free 35 pips. Okay, BE, okay? Everyone BE right now. 35 pips in profit, BE right now. We caught the liquidity zone as predicted. And just like that. Alright, everything was predicted on live for you guys. So I want you guys to give me the taps. Alright, spam the taps. Okay, those of you guys who are in our free channel, who watch the live as well, you guys should be profitable right now. I'm gonna take some partials, break even, and we might be looking for sales soon. We'll be monitoring for sales soon. Okay, if you guys want to hold set break even, alright, I'll be waiting for sales. I want to see if we can break. If we break above, we continue to hold. Okay, if we break above here, we continue to hold. If we reject here, we'll look for sales. Alright, just get your scalps. Okay, we have about 35 pips. Easy scalps. Just get your scalps first. Claim your scalps first, alright? Get your free scalps first. Is my cell still running? Yes, it is still running. I'm gonna look for cells soon, but let's see this area. Let's monitor this zone first. Alright, so those of you guys who join my live, alright, congratulations. I want you guys to send our admin the wins if you guys have. So we'll be monitoring for cells around this zone. So this yellow color thing is our M15 flip zone, alright? Running still in position, yes. My cells are still in position, alright? Swing cells are still in position. Alright, let's see if we can at least take out TP2. No, it's not gonna reject yet. It's a fake out. It could sweep and then continue pushing up. This is why I always say monitor first. You can see, right, it's a sweep. It could push to our TP2, so I mean TP1, sorry. We're about to hit TP1 soon. Alright, so we should be, let's see if we can hit. I'm looking at M5 right now. Okay, I'm still seeing this. Bias looks pretty strong. We had an engulfing close on the 5 minute. It was a very, very good liquidity sweep. I told you guys, right? You're gonna sweep all the sell stop loss here, and then we're gonna have a nice push up. Predicted on our YouTube channel. You guys can go and watch as well later on. Rewatch the whole thing. Hope you guys caught a quick scalp with us, and then we see where we can push from here. So those of you guys who are completely new here watching us, you guys can join our free Telegram channel. Just click the link inside our TikTok bio, alright? Monitor which sell zone. Let me monitor price action live for you guys so you guys know my thought process. Alright, we should be going up still. Okay, I'll be monitoring around, probably around here, this mini order block here. Okay, so let me see, alright? I'm monitoring this OB here for possible sells. Okay, so let's monitor here for possible sells, okay? Okay, 40 pips running. Guys, secure some of your buys first, alright? Those of you guys who got a scalp, secure some of your buys first. Right now, we are still holding above here. Still very bullish. Buys are still intact. So we shall see. Alright, we shall see. It swept Asian lows. So we could be looking to continue push up to retest. Right, so 40 pips. I want you guys to secure some profits right now. Okay, now prices seems to be rejecting this zone. Let's see. I want to see a breakout. Either a breakout from the top of here or a breakout below here. Then we look for it. Alright, this is my thought process. I don't want to rush into any trades. I just want to look and get the best probability trade for you guys, not just rushing into any random trades and then risking you guys equity, right? I don't want to do that. So other IBs probably what they want to do, they want to force you to just trade as many zones as possible so that they can get commission, but that's just not us, right? We just want to give you guys the best probability trade. Okay, so for gold now, we just relax. I will only look for sells if prices steps around this area or breakout below here. Right? If not, we will just chill. Maybe 5:30 we'll have more volume coming in. Right? Let me scan the market. Let's see if there's any other currencies we can look at. Alright, those of you guys who are new here and you're not inside our free Telegram channel, go to our TikTok bio and click the link inside our TikTok bio to join, alright? Those of you guys over on YouTube, feel free to ask questions as well. Can I explain what's an overlapping fair value gap? Can. Okay, so when I plot my fair value gap, okay, let's give an example. Okay, this M15 is a fair value gap, right? So what do I mean by overlapping is when we have a zone inside. So this is a support zone or a flip zone, right? So we have a flip zone inside our fair value gap. So this is what we call an overlapping zone. So this is a very, very good buy zone if prices came back to retest this area here. Alright, so when you have many overlaps, so when we have many overlapping area, it means that there's an extra confluence within the zone. Okay, I will show you guys an example, right? So yesterday's sells, right? It was a liquidity zone. It was an order block from here all the way back from here with our H4 fair value gap. That's why we caught a nice 100 pip sell here. Same thing for, okay, here this liquidity zone has been there for very long. If prices actually break up here, I do believe that it will sweep this liquidity zone, and if it break above this liquidity zone, we will retest all the way back up to 2084. So that is my long-term analysis for gold, right? So right now we are still pushing up, so wait for confirmation. I'm still holding my buys, still holding some positions for buys. So I will be looking at my M5 OB here for possible sells. Let's be patient. Could sweep as well. We have another M5 fair value gap here. So I'll be looking at these areas as well for possible sells. Right, so my zone is from here to here, sweeping the order block and our fair value gap. So this fair value gap is also our support turn resistance zone here. So we have an overlapping zone here. Right, so let's see if we can hit our TP1 first. We should be able to hit our TP1 soon. Almost there, about 5 more pips towards our TP1. Very, very nice. 45 pips running nicely. Can my analysis be used on Nasdaq? Yeah, of course. Yeah, it's either your whatever, FVG overlap with SNR, or SNR overlap with liquidity zone, or overlap with higher time frame zones, things like that. Okay, nice. Pump all the way up. We're about to hit TP1 for our buys, about 50 pips soon. Okay, let's see this month. Alright. So, okay, January, our top profitable trader was 28,000 USD. February, our top one trader is 30,000 USD. Alright. March, let's see if anyone can break our 30,000 USD record. And we have a challenge this month, right? Top trader is gonna get 1,000 USD. So it doesn't matter how much profit you make, it's about how many percentage you make. So I'll be giving you guys 1000 USD cash. For second place, I'll give you guys 500. Third place, I'll give you 250 USD. The guy who made 30k started with $3,000. He 10x his account. We missed our TP1 by 5 pips. Any news? Not for now. Alright, smash through TP1. Let's fucking go, everyone. 50 pips. TP1 hit just like that. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Right, we are still pushing up. Alright, 55 pips. 55 pips. Okay, we are still pushing up. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna switch to sell soon. Alright, I'm gonna switch to sell soon, so pay attention. Rejecting off this zone right now. Okay, I'm switching to sell at the same zone here. It was an instant rejection. Okay, whoever who caught it, good for you guys. I do think it's possible. It's clearly possible. Right, it's coming to 2045. Let's see if we are managed to get this trade off. Alright. Okay, manage reads as well. So 100 pips on the buys, 100 pips on the sells, 55 pips on the buys. Will you look to sell now? I'm looking to sell now.
Audio feedback issue? What? I'm from Singapore. Wait, is my mic working properly or is there an issue with my mic? Because there's people saying that my mic have issue right now. Can you guys hear me? Alright, it's working fine, right? Okay, you scared me. I thought my audio has issue. Alright, loud and clear, okay. Same thing, let's see you can catch yourself or not. Manage risk, okay. Always manage risk, okay. We caught an amazing buy already, so let's look for sales, but it could sweep up to maybe this area before dumping. So this is the higher probability areas, our flip zone, our M15 flip zone here, as well as our mini fair value gap here. Is the M5 FVG reliable or higher time frame? Definitely higher time frame one wins the lower time frame one. Higher time frame always beats lower time frame. That's why I always do top down analysis. Start from your higher time frame, then go down to your lower time frame analysis. Alright guys. Today is a Friday. Do not forget, today is a Friday. So let's not overtrade. If we have a nice running trade from the cells here, then probably I will not be that active on the session. So let's say we catch another 50, 60 or hopefully another dump all the way to TP3, I'll be done for the day. Not gonna overtrade, just gonna relax because today is a Friday. You can hear but there's an echo. Oh, maybe those of you guys on YouTube are hearing double mic from TikTok.